My name is Sierra, and I am in elementary Tibetan. So this is actually my second year at SASLI. I came last year to study elementary Hindi, and this year I'm back for elementary Tibetan. I think that's a pretty big testament to the power of SASLI and how much you really can learn in just 8 weeks. I'm especially grateful for SASLI because I have been trying to learn Tibetan for years, literally, and this is the only program in the country that offers an intensive summer program for colloquial Tibetan. Many Tibetan scholars work on philological translation, and if you know anything about Tibetan, you know that the classical language is very different from the contemporary spoken language. So the ability to come and do an intensive 8-week course focusing on the contemporary colloquial language of the Tibetan people really is invaluable in terms of my future scholarship as a contemporary ethnographer in the Tibetan diaspora. I'll also say that the teachers at SASLI are unbelievable. They do a great job screening their teachers, and both in Hindi and in Tibetan, my teachers have been very warm, very gracious, very generous with their time and their energy, and they do a really wonderful job of assessing the students' needs and being there to help them in their weak spots and congratulate them when they have strengths. And they also do a wonderful job of making the class really fun. So even though it's 4 straight hours in class and then 2 to 4 hours every night of homework, which can be intimidating, the class time itself is really fun, and the homework is really designed to suit your needs and get you to where you need to be. So even though it's a lot, it's never too much. And those of us who are doing an intensive language program know that that's what we're here to do. So I'm really grateful that SASLI takes it seriously and makes it fun at the same time. Last year in my intro Hindi class, there were 22 students, which is really big. And usually SASLI works hard to make sure the class sizes aren't quite that large. This year in my Tibetan class, there's only 2 students. So it's a very, very different experience. But either way, it's been really wonderful to have a teacher and at least one classmate with whom you are going through this experience of discovering new languages, and especially South Asian languages. As someone who had never studied them before coming to SASLI, I really didn't know what to expect or how hard it would be. And the activities that SASLI provides, like a weekly Hindi film, for example, or opportunities to get together with students from the other classes over samosas and chai and talk about the language learning experience, has been really enriching for me because it really does add value to the experience of just being in class and doing homework. You have to be industrious to do well in an intensive summer program. You have to be a hardworking student. But SASLI is a lot more than just the opportunity to study a lot and to learn a lot. It's also the chance to develop a personal and professional network with other people who are working hard at learning South Asian languages for their professional and academic futures. So now that I've been at SASLI, not just 1 but 2 summers, I have an extended network of people in South Asia and in academic institutions across the country with whom I can practice my languages and get together when I travel for conferences or for whatever other reason, and continue to practice and see their development and be proud of my own.